Router 1 and the switches have been configured to use NTP, but they are failing to sync with the NTP server. Investigate and resolve the issue if possible. The lab is complete when the network devices are synchronized with the NTP server. With switch 4 being the closest, we start there. Issue the command show NTP associations. No asterisks next to the server of 172.16.1.2. You could also use the command show NTP status. The clock has not been discovered and it has not synchronized. Next, we attempt to ping the server. No IP reachability means no NTP functions. That doesn't work. The server is in a different network, and we know to reach a different network, we need to have a gateway. We check for the gateway on the switch and ping it. That was successful, so everything appears correct with the switch. Next, let's check the server configurations. It has an IP and a gateway is set. Reachability to the gateway, however, fails. The server is connected to a switch, so let's check the VLAN assignment. Back on switch 4, we see the server is assigned VLAN 40 and is connected. We have VLAN 40 and 50, so we require a trunk. We can see that the interface, FA01, is configured as one. Show interface trunk reveals both VLANs are allowed. In order for VLAN traffic to traverse a trunk, it must be allowed on both ends. Let's log into switch 1 and verify the trunk configuration. We see both VLANs are allowed on the trunks. Show CDP neighbor reveals one of those trunks, FA03, goes to router 1. We can safely assume router on a stick is being used. Log into router 1 so we can see what's up. Show run is disabled, so other show commands must be used. I issue the command show IP interface brief to see the interfaces and IPs. There, the gateway for the server's network is not associated with the subinterface. See the output of the show interface gig 000 versus that of the subinterface gig 000.10. There's encapsulation here. With the server being in VLAN 40, this is clearly an issue. Switch 1 trunks to router 1, as expected with router on a stick, so a subinterface is needed. Or is it? The answer is that it isn't. So how do we make it work? Remember the native VLAN and how it's different from others? Traffic for the native VLAN is untagged. If the traffic arrives at router 1 untagged, it will be associated with the physical interface. Let's change the native VLAN to 40 on switch 1's interfaces towards router 1 and switch 4, as well as on switch 4's interface towards switch 1. Native VLANs must match on both ends. The command is switchport trunk native VLAN 40. Once finished, return to the server and ping the gateway. It now works. Log back into switch 4 and check NTP. It still looks the same, but that is due to how NTP works. I fast forward time and check again. Looks good. Moment of truth.